Welcome to Behind the Beat.
Behind the Beat.
Take a look behind the curtain at UNLV's college-run radio station.
The #1 student-run radio station in all of Nevada.
All of Nevada.
Your backstage pass starts right now.
Right now.
Hello and welcome to Behind the Beat, the podcast where you, yes you, get a behind-the-look scenes at Nevada's #1 college station, 91.5 HD2, The Beat. I'm Chris, aka Chris on Air, and I'm here with
Ava.
And
Tony.
How are y'all doing this wonderful, wonderful Friday evening?
I'm doing good.
Lovely to hear.
I am also doing good.
You had to think about
Nice.
it, but I'm glad to hear. We are back with episode 5. No one thought it could happen, but here we are. Woo!
And as always, if you've been listening, we like to, spread some positivity, some cheer, some joy, and we like to find out how we're doing. And we do that with our Bright Spot of the Week. Chris, what is your bright spot this week?
My bright spot this week would definitely have to be just yesterday, going into our sister station, KUNV 91.5 Jazz and More, and pitch partnering with Carlea at 12 p.m. It was really fun. It's nice to be a co-host and, do some bits and jab and laugh with Carlea. She's great.
Wow. That
Ava?
sounds fun.
It was fun. It was so much fun. Ava, what was your bright spot?
It's going to be the same as last episode. I've been playing. Guys, we've done so much work on our Minecraft realm. It's insane. And we've gotten a lot of new members. So, it's really
Who's
coming
we?
together. Me and my best friend.
Oh,
we
okay.
have a Minecraft
I thought it was like you in the Minecraft community.
The whole Minecraft community.
Yeah,
is
Yes,
in
we
it.
everyone in the
as
world.
Minecraft as a whole.
Right.
Me and Jack Black.
Steve from Minecraft, as you know.
Yeah.
I like that the bright spot of the week now is just an update on your Minecraft world.
Yes.
If it ever
expect
goes
further
bad,
updates.
you do have to let us know, though. If someone
We
starts
should actually make that a segment. Ava's Minecraft segment.
world.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, what was your bright spot?
My bright spot of this week is this game. I'm a poker dealer, blah blah blah, and so I dealt a game that I hadn't dealt in a long time, private game or whatever, and it was cool to see everybody and be seen. And I dealt to Spider-Man.
Oh, you're not gonna.
I can't
feel-
say
we cannot
actually
say
who
which-
he was,
Yeah.
but I can give you the clue that he
Spider-Man.
is Spider-Man.
That
Yeah.
he is,
Or was a Spider-Man.
Right.
Take that with what you will and ponder it.
or don't,
Or don't even
ponder.
care about it at all and,
And
be
that's
like,
okay.
this was not fun to listen to.
Well, you know what is fun to listen to? The Beat News. Wow, 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 wow.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. In Beat News, it's the same thing as last week. We're going to keep talking about it until it happens. Battle of the Bands. It's coming up May 1st. You won't want to miss it. It's in the Student Union Courtyard. You can't miss it, really. Starts at 6 p.m. We got so many local student artist bands coming up, performing, doing little songs, a couple of little songs.
How much is it?
It's free to enter because
Oh,
it's in a
cool.
courtyard, right there. But if you want to vote for your favorite band and make sure they win that grand prize at the end, it's only $5. If you want more information and you want updates, make sure to stay tuned to our Instagram at TheBeatNV on Instagram.
And if you want to meet us, we'll all be there.
Yeah, we'll be
Cheering
there.
on our favorite bands.
Of course, absolutely. We'll be right back. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to come back with our guest, our new Vice President-to-elect, Dartanian Williams. So stay tuned.
Don't go anywhere.
Or else. And and welcome back. We are back from that lovely, lovely break, and here we have now with us the wonderful Dartanian here. Hi, Dartanian. How you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing pretty great today.
Oh,
honestly.
that's wonderful to hear. If could you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself? Give an introduction. You know, who are you? What do you do with the station right now? Just a little bit of that.
Sure. My name's Dartanian. Currently with the station, I am the up and coming vice president, which is super
Up and coming.
Which is super
and
cool.
coming.
Up and coming.
Usually people are voted in that position, but you're like, no, I'm
No,
gonna do it.
I'm there. I'm
I'm
there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We usually call that vice president to elect, but
that one. Yeah,
up
that
and
one.
coming will also work here, I
That
guess.
one.
Yeah, that one.
That
That's
one.
the phrase. That's the phrase. What's your major? What year are you? Just
I am currently a first year freshman. I am studying for my bachelor's in live entertainment technology and design, which is super fun, but I hate math, so having an engineering degree is not it, Chief.
Yeah, could you tell people a little bit about that degree? Because we have had only journalism majors here on the podcast so far. You're our first non-journalism major. Can you tell people a little bit more about what that degree holds and like what jobs you could get with it and stuff like that?
Absolutely. So basically, this degree is for what I want to say, AV world. So the people who are usually behind the scenes at concerts or just doing technical stuff, like setting up mics, from doing lighting, setting up stage designs.
The crew.
The crew.
The roadies.
Yeah. I have a background in this. I did this for a church for like 6 years, which
Oh,
is
wow.
why I did this degree. But it's a fun job. I like it. I like being behind the scenes, which is weird because now I'm not.
Now
behind
you're
the scenes
on
anymore.
Behind the Beat podcast. Yeah, it's a little bit different, but it's switching things up a little bit, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
You mentioned your previous experience, 6 years with the church. Was that like during high school or when was that?
So that was during high school and then a little bit afterwards.
A little bit after high
and
school.
then I stopped doing it because I joined the military.
Yeah. So you're from Arizona.
Yes.
You graduate from Arizona. You stay there for a little bit, and then you join the military. And then you eventually come after you're done with your military service. You come back. You come here to Vegas and join UNLV. Could you talk about how what you did in the military, what branch you were a part of, and how that whole experience was, and then eventually maybe why you decided to leave?
Yeah, I was in the military from 2021 to 2025.
Wild time to be
I
in the
know.
military.
Actually, might be one of the worst
Yeah.
times.
Well, yeah.
There's not really any question why I got out, but Anyways, I was a military police officer, and it was cool because I was stationed up in Alaska, so I got to see a lot of cool things. Like moose being in your backyard, it's pretty cool. But I was able to just be what they called on the road, so I was a full-fledged federal law enforcement officer. I responded to like domestic violence calls, just like normal police officers, pulled people over. I did all that stuff. But the job was fun, but the police department I ended up working for was not it, Chief. So
Right.
therefore I did 4 and done, and now I'm here.
I know you're
How was Alaska? I know that's a big temperature change from there to here.
It was
from Arizona to
yeah.
Alaska
It
to
was-
Vegas.
It was terrible once I first got up there, but you get used to negative 65, which is weird to say, because we came down here and it was like, I think we came down in June, so it was like peak hotness, and I was dying. I was not used
from
to it.
going negative 65 to like 100 over here. Yeah, there's quite a big difference. What brought you to Vegas after you were done with the military? You said this is not for me anymore. Why come to UNLV?
My wife.
Yeah, you know what? That will usually make someone stay in an area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has.
Did you
family
bring your
down
wife
here.
to Alaska?
No, so I met her up in Alaska. She was a student at the university up in Fairbanks, Alaska Fairbanks.
Oh, okay.
And then afterward, she got an internship with the police department, so I met her there. And then she was actually a police officer, so we were both police officers. We were.
That is
constant
so
shift.
wild. How old's your wife?
She just turned 24.
So you guys were youngster police
Oh.
officers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super young.
You're like the Doogie Howser police officer.
Yes.
Like, I feel like when you were like, and I was pulling
What does
people
that mean?
over. 'Cause-
Doogie Howser? What does that mean?
Well,
Is this a
Doogie
reference?
Howser, yes.
Okay, go
Obviously,
ahead.
I'm way older than you guys. But
It's an old
Doogie Howser
reference.
was Neil Patrick Harris, and he was a child doctor.
Oh, okay.
So he was like 12 or 13, and he was performing surgery in this because he was a genius.
in this show or
And
movie.
now you're a child police officer pulling people over, and they're like, "Get out of here."
This
kid."
is a child.
Yeah,
Why are you
you're
pulling
like,
me over?
I'm not. You're not giving me a ticket.
I'm
That's
not-
I feel like what
that's-
I would say.
That's funny because I ended up like ranking system wise, like you have like private to like sergeant major, and then obviously you have officers who are above sergeant majors,
Mhm.
right? I think the highest person I ever pulled over was a colonel. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and he was going like 85 miles an hour in a 35.
Oh,
my
wow.
gosh.
And I pulled him over, and he said, "Do you know who I am?" I said, "Sir,
Ugh.
I don't really care. Here's your ticket."
Okay, that's a
Dang.
real police officer. Everyone is equal under the eyes of the law.
Of course, it was
At
nice.
least they should be.
It was nice. I did it respectfully,
I was
but-
respectful.
but still,
You know, he broke the law and he
He
got a
did.
ticket. You know what?
he did.
I respect
Click
that.
it
Yeah.
or ticket.
Click it.
I don't know. I just see it on the road. It'll say click it or ticket. Even though this doesn't really pertain to
Put your
that.
seatbelt on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a seatbelt issue, not a
Put
speed
your
Yeah.
issue.
seatbelt on.
You know what, Tony? The way you just
Speedy. I'll think of one by the end of the
okay.
show.
We'll come back, Tony. We'll come back to you, and we'll see if you got a phrase for about speeding or tickets. So, Dartanian, you joined the military, or a part of that for a while, and then you come here to Vegas. This has been your first semester. You're just like finishing it up right now, and you decided to join the beat. Why? In your first semester as not even a journalism major. I'm shocked whenever we have people who are part of our club who aren't journalism majors, because I don't know how you figure it out about this.
So it's funny because I literally was talking to my wife yesterday, and I was like, I would have not done this like 2 years ago. I'm extremely introverted, which is crazy being a police officer because I have like 2 different modes. I have like work mode where I'm extremely extroverted, and then when I get home, don't talk to me. But I when I first got here, like the banners that are hanging up on the light poles that say 91.5 the beat,
Yeah, across campus.
they actually worked.
That's lovely to hear.
So I talked to my wife, and I was like, it would be really cool to join like the radio station. I'm very interested in like everything media and production. I produce my own music. I play instruments, so I figured joining the radio station would be like a nice challenge. you
Yeah.
know? And my wife's like, okay, then go do it. And then she was surprised when I actually followed through.
Yeah. What time are you on air? Or
I'm not on it.
you're not on air?
You're not on
Not
air?
yet.
Not yet.
Eventually.
Next semester,
Next
expect
semester.
to hear Dartanian Williams
My soothing voice.
on the air on 91.5. Yes, of course. So you decided you wanted to join the station, and you came to the first general meeting
Yes.
of the semester, correct? And you obviously stuck around. And you stuck around enough to eventually, at the end of the semester, run for vice president and win. What were you doing from the first general meeting until election season that made you want to stay around and was like interested and interesting about the station to make you stay around, I guess?
Genuinely just like all the opportunities that the radio station and I guess like the media part of UNLV had to offer, especially because I also had like lots of free time. So my wife's like, you need to figure out something to do to fill that free time, rather than just sitting at home. So yeah, and then the funny thing is I was on a cruise when I got notified, like the
That-
elections happened.
Oh yeah, that elections
And
were
then
happening.
and then I had no Wi-Fi, so I didn't even know until we got back to Long Beach. And then like I turned on my cellular, and like that was like the first message.
Of you winning?
Of me winning.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh my
Nice
gosh.
cruise news to have, I guess.
My wife was more surprised than me. She's like, there's no way. And I was like, there's a will, there's a way.
Exactly. There was a will, and you've got it. There was a way. How do you feel about being vice president, or not officially being vice president until July, but about to fulfill the role of vice president for the station? Are you, you can be honest here. Are you nervous? Are you a little, scared? How's that feel?
It feels weird to have like a title, because I haven't had a title in a while. But I'm excited. I'm genuinely I'm excited because I know all the things that the radio station has done, and I'm excited to, expand on it and maybe create some new opportunities for some other people.
Now, you come from Alaska. You marry this woman. You're like, hey, let's change your entire life, because she grew up in Alaska, right?
No, she grew up in Vegas.
Oh, so she brings you here.
She brought me here.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's a wild story. All right, a wild twist. Okay, so she brings you here, and you're like, I'm going to go to college there, right? And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to come in here, and then your wife's like, go and do it. And now how does she feel that you've been doing all this stuff now? Now that you actually followed through, you said you're like, I'm going to do this.
She's very
She
happy.
regretting it? Okay.
No. So she works for Las Vegas Metro. So she's busy during the week.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I can imagine.
Obviously, I have classes, but they don't fill up all my time. So then I try to find things to do, especially because we just bought a new house. Things to do around the house, and she'll come home and something will be moved, or things aren't put away the way she wants it, or whatever, right? And so she's like, you need to find something to fill your time.
Right.
So
do something,
I think
bro.
you both should do a podcast, a cop podcast,
That's
Cool.
cop talk or something.
Yeah. You mentioned you make music,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what about that?
it's so because we just moved end of March. I had a setup, and it was a temporary setup. It's not set up yet.
Because you just moved.
Because I just moved, there's bare bones.
Right,
and
very bare bones.
They need to be set up, and I haven't wanted to.
Right. I haven't wanted to. Well, you've had a love of audio and video production for a while now. You mentioned you've been doing it for at least 6 years. Where did this passion come from? What got you interested, back in the day, I guess you could say, a few years back? What got you into it?
Honestly, I've just loved music my entire life. So, this was a no-brainer, but genuinely, starting to volunteer at church and spend my time there. Obviously, I didn't start out doing lighting and audio. I was mainly the person who presses the button for the slides, and I thought that was super cool. But eventually, it grew into doing lighting, and then doing audio, and then combining all that together to do stage designs and rework the whole audio system, rework the stage, rework the way lights are on or where they are placed. And it was honestly such a cool experience. So
Do you sing as well, Dartanian?
not publicly.
Oh, okay, because you
secretly,
also like
secretly.
gospel,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I know that there's a lot of singing going on at church
Yes.
with gospel music.
Yes.
So I was wondering if you were there belting out.
No, I'm behind
No.
the stage.
Oh, you're behind
the,
it. Okay.
Behind the scenes.
All right.
I stay there. That's my place.
Behind God's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doing
away.
God's work.
Exactly.
From behind.
From
from
behind.
behind, not sing.
Yeah.
We've been talking a lot last episode and this episode about the Battle of the Bands, which is coming up in May, and I know that you've been a little bit involved, definitely more involved than the three of us here, with planning and organizing and getting that event ready come May 1st. Could you maybe tell people a little bit about how your experience has been with helping promote and plan this event?
Sure, it's been exciting, but it's been I don't want to say strenuous, but like
You could say strenuous.
it's been a lot of work.
I wouldn't assume it'd be easy.
yeah.
A lot of logistics
It-
going on.
many logistics. There's like some things that like it's funny you think you thought about and then you go back to like the general manager and he says, "Did you do this, and this?"
Yeah.
And then you're like,
I never
no,
thought of
we
that."
never thought about that. So we'll get on it."
I've seen the to pull the curtains back even further. There is a group chat that I'm able to see where you guys are discussing and planning out Battle of the Bands, and sometimes I pop in there and just take a quick peek, just seeing what's going on, and like how meticulous you guys can get. I remember you created a poster or a flyer that hopefully is posted on social media by now, by the time this is being broadcasted. But there was like a couple wording issues that made it sound like it was $5 to enter the building and not $5 to vote with free admission. And that was a very specific thing they had you change on the flyer, because you got to be specific in this sort of thing. And then you guys are ultra specific in that Battle of the Bands team about the logistics of the event and the production of the event. And I think that's
How many bands are going to be in? Or do you have so far?
As of right now, I believe we have 10.
10
wow.
bands.
Nice.
And
Right now.
they get like what, 2 songs?
The logistics of that hasn't been like thought out yet, but we're thinking 2 songs.
Okay.
So that way, when like the other person is on like their last song, another person can start setting up.
Sure.
So we're also planning on maybe, depending on how many risers we can get, having 2 stages. So that way, as
this is like
one-
Coachella,
I know.
UNLV.
as
Yeah.
that way, as one person is finishing up, the other band can be set up. So it's just a constant flow of music.
Yeah. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes in the Student Union Courtyard May 1st.
May
And of
1st.
course, if you listen to a band and you go, that band's pretty good, I want them to win the grand prize in the end, it's just $5 to vote. Dartanian, as you know, because you listen, you're one of our first listeners to be on the podcast. Fun fact. We ask our interviewees 5 this or that questions, rapid fire style, no thinking, just give whatever comes to your mind first. All right. Cool. We're gonna start off with Ava, and we're gonna go down the line.
All right, Spider-Man or Batman?
Spider-Man
Movie or TV show?
movie.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Big party or small gathering?
Small gathering.
Summer vacation or winter holiday?
Winter holiday. Took some time.
Despite living in the desert
Despite living in the desert.
Yeah.
for most of your life.
Well, you did
I
have a
like
bunch
the
of winter
cool-
holidays in
Yeah.
Alaska.
There's nothing, I will say, there is nothing like a snowy Christmas or a white Christmas. There is
can
nothing
imagine.
like it.
yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen them on postcards.
Yeah. Never will see one in person because
Yeah.
Vegas born and
Just-
raised, baby.
Just don't go to Alaska during the winter.
I can imagine it's worse than like negative 60 degrees. It's Alaska in the winter. That sounds like actual
Were you
terribleness on Earth.
Were you there when doesn't it like it's dark for 6 months of the year? Were you there?
And it's
So-
dark 24/7.
So it's dark 24/7, and then we have a period during the summer where it's 24/7 hours of daylight.
Oh, daylight, yeah.
And during that time, we usually have like concerts and festivals. Like last year, Ludacris came and did a concert during the summer.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know if awesome's the word. Dartanian, as you also know, we ask our interviewees their bright spot of the week. So I wanted to ask you, the past week, what was a moment that made you smile?
My bright spot would be I'm going with my wife. We got free tickets to the Cirque Show Ka.
Oh,
Oh,
fun.
So that'll be fun. And
Yeah.
then this weekend, actually, we're actually going to the new AMC theater.
There's a new one. Where?
Well, it's still AMC. It's the Village 18 or whatever, but they have a new X screen theater, but
Oh,
it has
nice.
like 360.
Oh,
So
cool,
we're
cool,
gonna go
cool.
see Project Hail Mary.
Oh,
Yeah, I've heard
'Cause I
good things
figured
the
about that one.
gauze.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured that would be good.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you want to keep up to date with Dartanian here, you can find him on YouTube. You can find his music, which he uploads when he wants to, at Dartanian or Dart Studios on YouTube, DART Studios, YouTube, all one word. So give my man a follow, give him a nice subscribe, like
Thank
those videos.
Thank you.
Turn
Help
on the
them with some
notification bell.
monetization.
Yeah, and
right.
we just want to thank you for stopping by. Well, thank you again so much, Dartanian. We really do appreciate you. And we appreciate you, our listener, for listening to us. Make sure to keep in contact with The Beat on Instagram at TheBeatNV. Or if you want to join this amazing radio station like Dartanian did, make sure to head on down to the Involvement Center at involvementcenter.unlv.edu. And all you got to do is search up 91.5, The Beat, KUNV, whatever floats your boat, and join us that way. Thank you again for listening. Toodles!
Later.
Bye.
Boo.
Bye.